Hey warriors, you wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and wonder if today will be different. Wonder if this is the day you finally break through. Wonder if you'll ever become the person you know you're meant to be. The truth hits hard. You are the only one standing between who you are and who you could become. Success isn't hiding in some distant future. It's not locked behind doors you can't open. It lives inside you right now, waiting for permission to rise. The best version of yourself isn't a fantasy. It's a choice you make every single day in every single moment with every single decision. We spend so much time looking outside ourselves for answers. We chase programs, blueprints, secrets from people who seem to have it all figured out. But here's what nobody tells you. The person you're searching for is already here. Beneath the doubt, beneath the fear, beneath every excuse you've ever made, that person exists, strong, capable, ready. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. That decision starts now, not tomorrow, not when things get easier, not when you feel ready. Now, becoming your best self isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it. It's about choosing growth over comfort. It's about looking at your reflection and saying, I'm worth the work. This journey won't always feel good. Some days will test you. Some moments will make you question everything. But every step forward, no matter how small, builds the foundation of who you're becoming. And that foundation is stronger than you think. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to see the entire path. You just need to take the first step, then another, then another. Success is built in these small, deliberate moments of courage. The world needs your best self. Your family needs it. Your dreams need it. And most importantly, you need it. 1. Stop treating future you like a different person who magically has more willpower. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, you are making a deal with a version of yourself that doesn't exist yet. The truth is, tomorrow's you will have the same excuses and the same tiredness as today's you. When that alarm goes off at 5 a.m., that split second where you decide to hit snooze is a negotiation, and every time you win that deal, you lose your future. You cannot wait for the feeling of motivation. Discipline means honoring the commitment you made when you were feeling good, even when you're now feeling exhausted. Stop being a lawyer for your limitations. Stop making deals with your destiny. Kill the negotiation, get out of bed, and do what you said you would do. Today is the only day that counts. 2. You're waiting for a massive life crisis to prove how strong you are. But strength isn't built in emergencies. It's built in the mundane. It's built in the 10 extra push-ups when you're tired. It's built in the cold shower when the water is freezing. It's built in choosing the salad over the burger. These small, uncomfortable choices are micro-installments of mental toughness. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you are rewiring your brain to handle resistance. If you can't win the battle against a warm bed or a sugary snack, how will you win the battle for your dreams? Seek out small discomforts daily. Make them a habit. When life eventually hits you with a real storm, you won't break because you've been training in the rain every single day. 3. The world is full of educated failures. People who have read every book, watched every seminar, and followed every guru, but their lives haven't changed an inch. Why? Because they are addicted to the feeling of being productive without actually producing anything. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential power. The real power is in the execution. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is called doing. Stop searching for a new strategy or a secret blueprint. You already know what you need to do. You know you need to move, you know you need to save, and you know you need to start that project. Close the gap today. Stop being a student of success and start being a practitioner of it. Imperfect action will beat perfect planning every single time. 4. Your brain is a survival machine, not a happiness machine. It is designed to remember every mistake, every embarrassment, and every failure to protect you from danger. But in the modern world, this makes you feel like a loser even when you're winning. You need to build an evidence log. You need to manually remind your brain of the times you stayed late, the times you overcame a setback, and the times you survived the unsurvivable. When your confidence shakes, you don't need positive thinking, you need proof. Look back at your history and see the battles you've already won. You are a survivor with a 100% success rate against your worst days. Stop giving your failures a microphone and your wins a silencer. Stack your wins until they become an undeniable wall of confidence. 5. We live in a culture that worships the grind. We are told that if we aren't producing, we aren't valuable. This is a dangerous lie that leads straight to burnout and depression. Listen closely. You are a human being, not a human doing. Your worth was decided the moment you were born. It is not something you earn through a to-do list. When you tie your self-esteem to your productivity, you become a slave to your results. If you have a bad day, you feel like a bad person. That ends now. Rest is not a reward for good work. It is a requirement for a good life. You are allowed to have days where you just breathe. You are allowed to be tired. Honoring your limits isn't weakness. It's the highest form of self-respect. 6. There is a direct correlation between the quality of your life and the number of uncomfortable conversations you are willing to have. That knot in your stomach when you think about talking to your partner, your boss, or your friend, that's where your growth is hiding. Avoiding a conflict doesn't make it disappear. It just lets it fester into resentment. Every truth you suppress becomes a brick in a wall between you and your peace of mind. Yes, the conversation might be messy. Yes, your voice might shake, but silence is a much higher price to pay. Speak your truth with kindness, set your boundaries with firmness, and stop protecting a peace that requires you to lie to yourself. On the other side of that hard conversation is the freedom you've been looking for. 7. Comparison is the fastest way to kill a miracle. When you scroll through social media, you are comparing your raw footage to someone else's edited highlight reel. You are judging your chapter 1 by their chapter 20. This isn't just unfair, it's illogical. Their path, their pace, and their purpose have nothing to do with yours. When you focus on someone else's lane, you end up crashing in your own. The only person you should be trying to beat is the person you were when you woke up this morning. If you are 1% better than yesterday, you are winning. Celebrate other people's success as proof of what's possible, but never use it as a weapon against yourself. Your journey is custom-made for you. Stay in your lane, run your race, and keep your eyes on your own map. 8. Every action you take today is a seed planted in the garden of your future. When you're faced with a choice, stop asking, "What do I want right now?" and start asking, "What will the version of me 1 year from now be grateful for?" Right now wants the donut. Future you wants the health. Right now wants to scroll. Future you wants the skill. Right now wants to avoid the risk. Future you wants the reward. Success is simply the result of consistently choosing future me over current me. You are currently living in the results of the choices you made 3 years ago. If you don't like your life, change your votes. Start making deposits into your future self's account. Be the person your future self looks back on and says, "Thank you for not giving up on me." 9. The greatest prison people live in is the fear of what others think. You will never reach your full potential if you are constantly looking over your shoulder to see if the crowd is clapping. Here is the hard truth. Some people will never get you. Some will be threatened by your growth. Some will criticize your ambition to justify their own laziness. If you need everyone to approve of your dream will die. Stop asking for permission to be great. Stop explaining your vision to people who don't have the eyes to see it. Your life is not a democracy. You don't need a majority vote to move forward. Those who matter will support you, and those who don't matter don't deserve a seat at your table. Live for an audience of one, yourself. The person you've been searching for isn't in this video. They aren't in a book. They are standing in your shoes, waiting for you to give them permission to rise. You've got the tools. You've got the laws. Now, you need the courage to execute.